It seems that employees often dream of starting their own business. But setting up a business is more than hanging out a shingle. It's drawing attention to it. Tom Burell is convinced that getting the word out is the first step to success. This conviction has propelled him to remarkable heights in the advertising field. Starting with $2,000, he opened Burell Advertising in 1971 in Chicago. It now grosses $70 million a year. Tom Burell successfully promoted himself. Now he is making his fortune promoting others, an effort, he says, which involves no risk.
I don't know what risk means. I think that risk is a very highly overrated term. When I left my employ to start in business for myself, people kept applauding me and lauding me for the risk that I was taking. Risk is a word that I think is made up by people who basically don't know any better, or basically are trying to discourage people from going into businesses. I think the big risk is your life. I mean, anything that's going to be life-threatening, I think, is a risk. Short of that, I don't understand the meaning of the word.
What motivates Tom Burell?
The thing that motivates me is the desire to build an institution, to institutionalize this business so that it can go on and perpetuate beyond Tom Burell. That is the thing that I am working on constantly. The problem that I find with a lot of businesses is that they die when the principal dies. And it's like starting all over again. I want to build something upon which further building can be done.
What role does advertising play in the startup of a small business?
You can have all the market research, you can have all of the operations, all of the sales going, but advertising is the most effective way to get that product to the consumer. I think that advertising should be an integral part of any company's business plan. It is not something that, as is often the case, should come later. It is something that should be a part of the initial plan of any business that intends to be a major player out here in the marketplace. It's easy for many newcomers to the business arena to look at advertising as discretionary, as something that is frosting on the cake, so to speak, an extra. And that is because it's vague. You know, when you're faced with all kinds of problems, operational problems, payroll problems, advertising can very easily be the first to go because it's more nebulous. It's less tangible. So you say, well, I'll hold that until later. And in many cases, the problem is that advertising never gets considered at all in any kind of serious way.
Some businesses make it and some don't. What makes Burell Advertising successful?
I think the thing that has made us successful is the concept of management, the concept of understanding that this is not a one-man show, that it is important to attract good people, to give them the recognition, give them the responsibility, give them the authority that makes them feel good about being here, and gives them incentive and motivation to work hard. And in that way, you can proliferate your business and grow your business because it is not depending on one person. I think that's a key element. In addition to that, the element of experience is very important, having the right kind of experience, having the right kind of attitude, an attitude of service, attitude of tenacity, working hard, knowing that this is not an easy thing to be involved in, to be willing to work, to roll up your sleeves and do whatever it takes to get the job done. But it's basically a concept of teamwork that makes makes us successful.